never know if you spill water.
Just going to Grandma Winnie's. We're almost there. Could be like, I spy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll play with you.
I spy something brown.
Brown is everywhere.
The dirt.
The dirt. The boys just went in for a quick potty break and they still have no idea where we're going. Obviously, we're gonna have to tell them pretty soon here, but it's so funny watching my oldest. He's looking back there and he's like, why are my toothbrushes in here? Why are there towels in here? He's so observant and he's not gonna let us get away with this for long. He's on to it. I think he knows we're going somewhere, obviously, but he just doesn't know where yet, so I just can't wait to tell them. Oh, I woke up this morning feeling like it was Christmas morning because it's so exciting being able to do our very first family vacation ever and to go somewhere that they've been begging us to go for a long time. So I can't wait, and they're walking out, so I gotta go.
I spy something with a lot of colors.
No!
Look around, I spy the rainbow.
The castle!
Wait,
Okay.
I see red, blue, and green.
That's the castle.
Wait, what is that?
That's the castle.
Wait, what's that? What colors are those?
Wait, is that Legoland?
Is it?
Yeah, those are Legos!
Wait, what's that?
What's that?
Those are Legos!
Wait, who are those guys working? They don't look like humans.
Those are guys. Are those minions? Mac, are those minions?
Wait, Mac, who are those guys? Wait, what is happening?
What is this?
There's Legos all over the
What?
place!
What are you talking about?
Legos everywhere! Yeah! Legos everywhere!
Wait, where could we be?
Legoland! Did you guys just trick us that we're going to Legoland?
Did we?
We're in
Wait.
California!
Are we in California?
This is Legoland!
What is this?
Legoland! Let's go!
Sorry. Where are we, boys?
Legoland! Jingle time! Legoland! You're surprised to me. So that's why we're in the park.
Whoa. The buffet was actually surprisingly good, and all of us found something that we really liked. I think the characters kind of scared some of my kids, but they loved being able to look at them and just look at all the cool things around them. There was also a little riddle in the room. We had to look for certain things throughout the hotel, so you see us here looking for things to answer those questions and break open the lock so that they can build their first Lego set. I will never be able to ride an elevator the same way. It was so much fun having this be a party every time we got in and out. Since it was our first night here, we decided to just explore the hotel and see everything they had to offer. They had bingo every night, so my kids loved going there. We did not win, not a single time, but we tried every single night. We played like 10 rounds. They had little Lego building areas in every little corner, and my kids loved that. They were just building all day long. I'm so glad that we decided to stay at the actual Legoland hotel because it was so fun. They had so much for the kids to do. We went right next door to the castle where they had this huge playground and life-size Legos and just different events and magic shows and dance parties and meet and greets. So many things to do. It was just so much fun, and it was so nice to be literally right outside of Legoland, so we just had to walk right over. We wanted to get a jump start on the day, so we woke up, we went straight to the breakfast buffet and then to Legoland. We had to wait in the line for maybe, I don't know, 10-20 minutes. It got pretty packed really fast, and this was on a weekday as well, so I was actually surprised by that. But we ate enough to keep us pretty satisfied all the way until like late afternoon, and it's an all-you-can-eat, so of course we took advantage of that. But we went straight to the dinosaur area and went on one of the big roller coasters. I would definitely recommend going to line up at one of the roller coasters if that's what you want to do, because those lines get long really fast. We were waiting for like 45 minutes, and after that my son didn't want to ride any more big rides. I don't know if it was because he was scared or he just didn't want to wait in another long line, which honestly I don't blame him, but it was really fun going on the roller coaster together, and it was just us two while the other three went on a more chill kid ride. If your kids like the Lego movie, they will love this area because it's all themed after the movie. They even had the Lego movie theme songs going on as well. Also, one perk to staying at the Lego hotel is when you check in, you get this free lanyard, and you can earn these little pop badges, and you can get them throughout the park by either completing little tasks or just asking random people throughout the park, workers, if they have a pop badge for them. You can see their necklaces are completely stacked of all the pop badges that they had to offer. We were on a mission to find Mr. Gold. I guess Mr. Gold and Space Baby are the most rare, really hard ones to find. I tried the apple fries that everyone talked about, and I'll give them a rating of 6 out of 10. They were pretty good, but not amazing, and probably not really worth the price, but there was a fun little treat. Now keep in mind, at the time of us going, my kids are almost 2, 4.5, and 6, so they're like the perfect ages. They're really into Legos right now, and also they're very entertained by a simple park, so this was like a park on steroids. I will say for pretty much every other ride there wasn't really much of a wait, so that was really nice, especially since we went on a weekday. We also went to the movie. We had recommended the Monster movie, and it actually was really good. It was really cool, very interactive. The kids loved it, and Andy fell asleep, so that was a win-win for everyone. Another tip is to just bring your own food. Bring lots of snacks, have some peanut butter jellies, bring anything that you know your kids will actually eat and like throughout the day. That way you save money, but also there's nothing really like worth getting there and trying food-wise. So we have a little cooler backpack that we got from Costco, and I had my husband wearing it the entire time. It was pretty heavy because he also brought a lot of water, so we didn't want to have to risk not having water for them, and that was actually the greatest thing we could do. And every time we stopped, his backpack would get a little lighter. We stayed at the park from open to close, and at the end of the day, I told them they could pick one souvenir. So these were the souvenirs that they chose. Okay, day 2 update. We did about 2/3 of the park. I also didn't realize that we get in 30 minutes early by staying at the Legoland Hotel, which is a really cool perk. We definitely had a lot of emotions up and down with each and every kid. To be expected, honestly, because same this morning, I should say middle of the night, my youngest, she's not quite 2 yet, but she still likes to sleep with us if we're not in our home. And again, I understand it, it's an unfamiliar place, so I just let it happen. We fell asleep together, but we were all up till 10 p.m. and I kind of knew that was leading us to a little bit of a struggle for today, which it did. So we slept really well from 10 to about 3 or 4. I'm scared to actually know the exact time, but around there. Then she was up, wide awake, ready to go. Party, party. She's like jumping on us, giggling, trying to play with us. until about 6:30. She finally passed out again on me, which we're supposed to wake up and get ready for the day at 7. Love that for us. So that made for a very interesting night slash morning slash day, but we toughed it out. We made the best of it. Caffeine, adrenaline, and positivity got us through today. She did pass out on my husband around 3, as you'll see. But then we just had to force and wake her up so that she would actually sleep tonight, which, fingers crossed, she will. I'll report back. It's really fun. We still have 4 nights and another day pass. We're hoping to go to the beach sometime too, so yeah, we're gonna have so much fun. And since it's our first vacation, I just feel like I'm in party mode and I'm trying to restrain how much I buy for souvenirs, but I'm just so excited. And I think they're so excited. But we did wake up and find ants in the trundle, so I'm so glad my daughter did not sleep in the trundle. I went and told front desk that there's ants, thinking they'll be like, oh my gosh, let me fix it. No, they're just like, okay, I'll send someone right up. As if this happens all the time. So we're loving the hotel and resort and everything so far, but that had me like, wait a second, this is weird, right? Yeah, I thought they'd be like, let's change your room, we're gonna make everything amazing and so much better. Nope, they were just like, nah, we'll figure it out, do something about it. Derek is picking up food right now, and then we're gonna eat and hopefully pass out right away because I am barely awake.
Where are we going?
And he actually slept last night in the pack and play. For day 2 of Legoland, we decided to have the kids be in charge, so we just let them dictate what we did first, where we went, and they actually had so much fun with that because they got to be the bosses, and what kid doesn't love that? The funniest part of that is that they chose to do the most chill things like play in the sand and go play on the playgrounds, which we thought they would want to do the more high adventure things. Having a 2-day pass was the best choice that we could have made. I would give that tip to anyone that's planning their trip. I think especially with little kids, we need to be able to go slow. Had we just done 1 day, we would have to really rush through everything. We definitely would not be able to do anything twice, and we barely saw, I mean, we actually still missed quite a few pieces of the park because we still just didn't have enough time in both days, mostly because we took a chill the second day while they were in charge. But I think the kids really appreciated having that more relaxed, chill approach to things. I think especially with little kids, we have to be able to slow it down for them. Now this area was labeled as the toddler area, the like 5 and under type zone, but my kids, even my oldest who's 6, they all loved it here. There were so many different play places and different themes. And one of their favorite parts was playing cops and robbers here because they had a little jail center. So you just see me chasing them around the entire time. They still talk about that part as being one of their favorite parts of the whole trip, which is so funny to me because it's something that we just do at home. When we asked them what their favorite parts were, they would always respond with the most simple, basic things. So it was a good reminder to me that they really don't care about all the fancy, extravagant things. They just care about the connection and having fun with mom and dad.
Mama going. Yes.
Now this is at the end of day 2 at the park, and my son finally found Mr. Gold. He was so excited. He probably asked over 100 people throughout our time there and finally got the right person. I mean, it doesn't happen very often. I guess it is very rare, like I said. So he was losing his mind and so happy to tell me. Now, one of the other great things that I loved about staying at the Legoland Hotel is that every morning when they would give you a little Lego pack, it was usually a little minifig, and they would be able to trade those throughout the park or at the hotel lobby or with other kids, and I thought that was something really fun too and something that they really remember. Now I recommend doing the little mini Lego World boat tour last because at the end of the day you're so tired, all you want to do is just sit down and it's just very relaxing.
We'll be on the bed, having some good junk food. Who had a fun time at Legoland?
So heading to the much our very first time as a family all together. We just finished 2 days at Legoland and we had so much fun. I think it was best that we split it up so that we could just enjoy our time and not rush along. The kids were actually tired enough that they all slept all night the past 2 nights, which has been amazing, so that we could actually get some sleep.
What are you talking about? Nico woke up at 3.
Okay, well I lied. One of them woke up last night with some stomach issues, but that was honestly not that bad. I was only up for maybe like 30 minutes with him. Considering how the first night went, it could have been a lot worse, and I was expecting a lot worse, but I got my 8 hours, so I am good. I also just realized it's day 4. It's not day 3. Yesterday was day 3. Day 4 is beach day. Day 5 is tomorrow when we go home. Now, I've never been to Carlsbad Beach in October, so I was surprised to see how cloudy it was, and it was really foggy too. You really couldn't see very far. That didn't make it super fun. You know, I was hoping for like a sunny experience, but the kids, again, it was their first time, so they didn't know any better, and they loved it. They were a little nervous of the waves at first, but they loved playing in the sand and getting wet, even though the water was freezing cold. They actually were rolling around in the sand. They had sand in every crevice of their body. I was really glad that I brought some sand play toys like buckets and shovels and different things to make sand castles with. That kept them busy for a few hours actually. We only stayed for about 2 hours because it just got really cold and they got really hungry, so we decided to pack it up and go find somewhere to eat.
Okay, grab me the blue one, please.
Our daughter thinks she is Moana, is 100% a water baby. I had to document Big Red taking us here on our trip. We saved up for so long to be able to get the Stanley car, a safe vehicle to get us to and from different vacations. We hopped in the pool when we got back to the hotel to try to get all the sand off. The morning of day 5, and we're so sad that we have to go, but we're packing up and we're going to go get on the road. It is 10:13 in the morning in Southern California, so traffic will probably be crazy, but we're hoping to beat the worst of it so we can get home before dinner, fingers crossed. We're packing up all of our souvenirs, leaving behind a lot of trash. We hope to do a family vacation every year now. Right, boys?
Yeah!
First experience at Legoland. Who loved Legoland?
Me!
Did you love Legoland, Mac? Yeah. Did you like the beach? You're Maui. I will say last night was a rough night of sleep. Honestly, Andy would only sleep cuddled up to Derek. She wanted her dada, which meant that it was a rough night of sleep for all of us. Andy, no taking stuff.
I'm taking yours. Andy, look right here. Andy's Andy scratched and snapped.
Also, a little fun fact, you can get back into the park to go to the really big souvenir shop after your passes are already expired. You just have to buy a ticket, and then within 1 hour you have to get back out of the park and get them refunded and show that you've purchased more than $20 worth, so we did that. And then we hit the road, the kids got their screen time, and we were all happy campers.